Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. This will bring you up until the 4th of August, starting on July 30th. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Spirit's message is for you, your message that wants to come out for career, money, finance, as well as your love life. We'll do 3 separate spreads on, and whatever comes up is going to be what's most important for you, okay? So guys, thanks so much for all the love, the likes, subscribes, and all the shares. I'm so happy to be here for you and happy to do this. So let's take a look on what Spirit wants you to know most. Just before I do so, guys, real quick, I do have a coaching experience for midlife women who are ready to heal, grow, and kind of feel that they're ready to step into the life that they deserve with a lot more wellness, purpose, and soul-led strategies. So basically, if you're feeling that you are either constantly tired, overextended, or emotionally drained, or if you feel like you've lost connection with your purpose or identity, and you crave that space to reflect, to heal, and to rise with support, with a new way of kind of looking at things grounded in soul, but also grounded in science as well. If this is something that you're interested in, definitely reach out to me. Click the email me in the description box below. I'll have my email there. And let me know that you're interested, and we'll set up a quick little call, and I'll share a little bit more deets on the information. It's going to be announced pretty much. We'll probably have it by the end of the month. It's actually when the first start date is, but I'm going to be checking with the people that I'll be working with. So I'm only actually accepting 10 women. It's going to be small group, but I'm really looking forward to it. So if that sounds like you want a little bit more information, definitely email me and then we'll take it from there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on and what Spirit wants you to know most, Sag. What is coming out for you? Thank you so much for all the love. So appreciate it. So let's see what we've got coming through for you here. So we've got the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Wow, lots of choices. Beautiful energy. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck here, the Emperor energy, Aries energy. So this could be you stepping on into that type of energy. It's a father figure. It's all the kings meshed together. But this is a strong, solid foundation. So you could have your eyes set on that right now. Your underlying energy is to get in a strong, solid foundation and with fairness and justice. Okay. How interesting. Your underlying energy is 3 major arcana. And I also get the High Priestess card, which really focuses in on your intuition, your unconscious thoughts and kind of hidden information. So what I'm getting here is that your focus on fairness, stability, and you are using your intuitive guidance in this process. So what Spirit wants you to know is to stay connected to and shine light on your unconscious, on that of the unknown. It's going to help you bring justice and stability for you and strength as you move forward. So something about that's going to be really key, especially when you've got lots of choices, because we've got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is all about choices, but ridding of illusion and fantasy and seeing things as they really are. You've had some sort of emotional awakening, an all eye-opening experience. And this could have been in a relationship or situation. You know what that is for you. Every Sagittarius has gone through something different. But I really feel that this is tapping into intuition. Now, this could also, be an opportunity for love. This is you using your intuition, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and making some sort of decision. All I can tell you is that your intuition is on fire right now. It is being sharpened. It is a major tool for you to use to make decisions on this earthly plane, especially when you've got a lot of choices that are in front of you, okay? You've kind of taught yourself to really use that as such a beautiful tool because you've had some sort of emotional awakening and you see things. This eye is coming from the sky and there's this all-knowing from this connection with Spirit. And about an opportunities. It's kind of like you see right through opportunities and to allow you to make the best decisions. All right. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. She typically really is focused in on her intuitive powers. She's very calm, compassionate, very loyal, but she also be considered a healer or an advisor for many of you. So that could be you and making some sort of decision surrounding that. Now, this could be in terms of your work, or you're making some sort of decisions in love as you move forward, especially those situations that are coming before you that you're unsure. Is this, for those of you looking long term, let's say for an example, is this long term, or is this kind of like a kind of a short kind of situation? So it's kind of gives you that information, and I feel that you are being much more in tune about that. Give me more about this judgment that you're making here. What do we get? Judgment, Four of Pentacles. This has to do with something that's grounded and full of stability, and it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. And it could be about holding on to money. Now, this could be someone around you, or you're making a decision about this. You have strong intellect of the mind in terms of your stability on how to balance something out. All right. Now, this could be maybe, balancing two things out. Now, he's on 2 feet, so he's being able to handle it. But he's looking at one, while the other one is sedentary. And so it's kind of like, for some of you, it could have been that, perhaps in the past you were undecided, or perhaps there is someone around you that was balancing two things and you were unaware of that. And now it's about moving closer to calmer waters. I think you're kind of done with that and you move to calmer waters. There is, look at bottom of the deck is you, Temperance energy. This is Sagittarius energy. So it's all about moderation in making decisions, especially decisions in love, after you've gone through something in the past that is a memory that you are using as great wisdom, and you're taking that wisdom with you as you move to calmer waters, even though things might be hidden. Okay, so how interesting. Let's take a look at any advice from Spirit that wants to come through. But you've got an opportunity here. There's lots of choices, but I think you're going to have this all-knowing because you've sharpened your intuition so much to really know what is grounded and stable or not. And you're making the choices. I really feel you're making smart choices now than ever before. I mean, it's really because you've been so tuned into your intuition, and you shine the light on the unconscious. Okay, what do we get? Stay open-minded. How interesting, guys. So stay open-minded is coming up on what Spirit wants you to know. And this could really focus in on, could be that in terms of a situation, just looking at the other side of the coin, that could be the case as well. But it could be that, in terms of a way to do something, okay? It could be the lessons that you've learned, like you've experienced that illusion, okay? And that is profound. And as paths unfold before you, it's going to be surprising, but that's why it wants you to be open to change, okay? Open to change. New people, new ways of living, new beliefs, new events. They're part of your soul journey as you move forward on your journey here, okay? So if you just remain rigid, then it prevents you from being introduced to new ideas that could lead to some great adventures. So, it's experiencing kind of, a lot of different things, I think is going to be important. Experiment as you are fulfilling your blueprint. And and I think that's going to be super, super key. Anything else that you need to keep in mind? What does Spirit want you to know? What do we get? Eyes on the prize. Trust your guidance of your North Star. And it's, again, your GPS system is that intuitiveness within you, as I was talking about. And this is so key. It's really focusing in on, that's the way I want to go. And by the way that your body is feeling and how the energy moves within you. So yeah, I mean, this is all based on what my course is all about. It's so interesting. But in any event, this is so beautiful. And stay open-minded, keep your eye on the prize. It's about trusting your guidance of your North Star. You've been through what you know that you don't want, and you're making changes and you're sharpening those skills. So when you make decisions, Spirit is saying is that you're going to be guided within that. All right. And it's all because you've connected with Spirit and Source and your intuitive abilities. Okay. Really congratulate yourself, guys, because not a lot of people take that moment to really pause and do that. And it has been so essential on your journey. Note your comments below, but in the past reads that I've been reading for you, it has been incredibly essential. All right. Let's take a look at what comes through in terms of your career, money, and finance. What comes through in career, money, and finance? Let's put this aside. Okay. Career, money, and finance for Sagittarius for this week. What do we get? What comes through for Sagittarius? What is it? The Chariot energy. Beautiful, guys. Man, the Ace of Pentacles. Whew, beautiful. Nine of Pentacles. You always get such amazing cards. Man. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck here? Knight of Cups. Now, this could be you in terms of an expression of emotion or an expression of one's, self in some sort of way, but it's motioning forward, and an expression could be coming from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone that could be a little bit younger, and it could be about something that they've gone within and observed something, because I do get the Hermit card right after that. And that is after they've gone within and seen some sort of enlightenment. So now this could be you taking on that energy as well. A message comes through because you've gone within and used that Hermit energy. And this is about being strong and then being able to express oneself. So there is emotional information coming through, feelings, all right? And it could be having to do with taking action, okay? This is the Cancer. This is Cancer. It's the Chariot card and ruled by Cancer, but this is really focusing in on taking action and moving forward. I'm going to balance out my dark side and my light side. I'm going to have faith and move forward. Okay. Because he's got, he doesn't have any reins on these horses. He is just using his pure motivation in terms of having faith in terms of the process. So he's having faith that they're going to be able to, it's going to be able to lead in the right, place. And this is taking action and moving on in a brand new opportunity on a brand new path. So you could be sharing this with someone, or someone could be sharing that with you. But in your read here, this is coming through is having everything. The Nine of Pentacles is in luxury, all the hard work that you put through. It's almost as if that she's looking back out in the distance. Now that she's got everything that she needs, there's one thing that would be kind of like that cherry on top of the, the sundae or whatever that is, the hot fudge sundae, whatever. It's like, there is one thing that she is now wants to put her, move her eye onto. There's a lot of growth and prosperity, and now she's ready. And it's something that she wants to harvest. Okay. She wants, so I feel that it could be a brand new opportunity, and you could be hearing this from someone, or you're delivering this message to someone else. But this is interesting. It's a new opportunity and path for some of you. This could be a new job opportunity that goes down a brand new path that's going to lead to the Nine of Pentacles. And it's something that you can really harvest, okay, that you can really grow. And it's asking you to take action and move forward in on it. Now, can we get anything more that wants to come through? Let's take a look. Is there anything more about this new path? What do we get? You're gonna have to walk away from putting emotions into something else. All right. It's almost like it's going to be kind of hidden. It's like you don't know what you're to expect, but you just kind of have this belief that it's going to lead you to the prosperity that you deserve. Yeah, it does mean walking away and letting go of another responsibility that is not yours. So you can't carry something else with you, and maybe that's why we got that Two of Pentacles in the first spread in terms of balancing something out. But I do get success, rewards, fulfillment, recognition, all coming through. And it's because you walked away from something and let it go, and you chose a path over here. This is so beautiful. But recognition and rewards is yours. My gosh. So you have received this card almost every single read that I have done for you almost in the last 4 weeks. So you got to let your other, Sagittarians know what you're doing, because I got to tell you, this is really powerful. You walked away from something that wasn't your responsibility, and it freed up opportunities that are coming down. It's kind of like it's a new path for you here. And it's something that you could see that brings in something big. What information do we get about this path? What comes through? suit up, show up, and open up. And that's exactly what I was getting, is like you're opening up, right? And you are you're suiting up right here, right? And it's kind of like, and you show up for this opportunity. So I feel that this is so beautiful. This is reaching the point that it's a 9. It's something is coming to fruition. So you've got a brand new beginning that's coming through here. Wow, 9. It's like you're right there. It's like your dreams, they're opening a new opportunity. The universe is keeping. This is an invitation that you've been chosen. This is an adventure of a lifetime for some of you. It's like, wow, you're like you've got that golden ticket to participate in the best life that you ever wanted. Okay, and that never forget that life can only be inspired if you take it bravely and you move forward with adventure, setting into unknown country. And that's what you're doing. It's just an unknown path, like I was talking about. It's an unknown path, but I just feel that you, with all this beautiful faith, it's gonna work. The card says it's a 9. It's gonna come to fruition, and it's gonna work. So, anything else that you need to keep in mind? What else do we get in terms of your work? What do we get? Express your feelings. It could be something having to do with that, guys. So you're expressing your feelings, and that's going to be very, very key. And what else? Let go of ego. Okay. So really focusing in on expression of feelings, being able to move forward, speak what this is about, creating harmony when you allow the energy to move through you. And that is what speaking and, sharing your emotions is all about. Okay. It's a natural flow of energy. All right. And you're not in harmony, you create dis-ease in the natural flow of energy when you suppress your emotions. Okay. So always examine your feelings before sharing them, and then ask yourself if they're coming from a place of love or judgment. All right. So, and the reason I say that is because it's let go of ego. All right. So that's going to be key. Be honest with yourself, but also be empathetic to yourself and, even perhaps another person. Okay. Let go of ego. Okay. So interesting. So, yeah, this is just focusing in on, if you've been wrong, to say that, and that's going to be like to own up to your situation. That's going to be super key too. But yeah, I think it's just being kind to others as you always want them to be kind to you. It's like following the golden rule. So something about this, you do have a new opportunity. It has to do with letting something else go. And after deep introspection, you're going to be getting a message, but you're going to be called to have faith. Okay. But it's very successful. It's almost like you're born again in some sort of way. All right. Let's take a look at what comes through in your love life. Okay. What comes through in love? What do we get for Sagittarius in love? What really wants to come through for you in love? What is it? Page of Pentacles, a message coming through. Okay. A message of some sort of progress, or a message of, wow, something from the past. What is this 7 of Swords? Okay. And, okay. And then give me one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Strength card. Wow. This is you focusing in on that inner strength, that quietness within you, being able to have a real connection with that wild beast within, and this is just an example of her being able to calm this wild beast. And it's like that, calming that wild beast within you, balancing something, that having strength to have that vision, be that visionary and move forward. And there's that Knight of Cups again, expression of emotions, to bring in some sort of stability. All right. And it's through spiritual reflection that's been real key. But I get there's a message coming through. You're getting lots of information coming through, guys. But in your love life, there's a message coming through. And this is putting in the effort, the day-to-day effort in terms of making progress after some sort of deceit and introspection within. There's been some sort of deceit and conflict, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then I get Virgo energy. Someone's gone within, and then this is after nurturing the situation of the past. So there's been progress in a connection or situation and I do get from background, this could be from the past. So that could tell me that it's from the past because it's background information, or that there is, if you're connected with someone, you're making progress after some sort of deceit. Now, this could be deceit of the mind, but it's almost as if that there was some sort of conflict that someone didn't want to move away from, and it took some deep introspection and nurturing of the past to really shine the light on this. And what else do I get? And it has you thinking about it, and then again, temperance is coming up, balancing things out. Interesting. Why is this important? Like, someone was stuck before, but I think that the balance is happening here in the love life. Lead by example. Yeah, it's almost as if that someone couldn't let something go, but there's progress being made. All right. And it's all about stability. And someone was holding on too tight onto money, and this was an expression of that. So you could be hearing about that, but there's slow work and movement, but it's really solid work and movement. This is the kind that you want to develop a strong foundation. So it could be that in a situation that it calls for leading by example in some sort of way. Okay. And it could be that you're a spiritual seeker, and this is saying practice what you preach. Okay. So, for some of you that could be in love. All right. It's coming out in your love read, right? So be the person that you want others to be, and never let a moment go by without taking advantage of that. So when you show others kindness, and I talked about be kind to others as you want them to be kind unto you. When you show others kindness and compassion, this energy is attracted back into your own life. And then it creates that ripple effect that influences people, kind of like that domino effect, right? Or that ripple effect when you throw a pebble into the pond. It ripples, out. It vibrates out. So, yeah, this is focusing on giving, guiding others to the energy of love instead of fear. And if you believe a certain way, but create a different energy with your thoughts, words, and actions, then you're not in alignment. So there's something about being in alignment in love and leading by example that's going to be really key. Anything else that you need to be aware of? What else we get? It's going to be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life right now. So, wow. And the person you're interested in, what do we get? They're very attracted to you, and they're just enjoying this moment, at this time with you. And I think that's really, really key. Okay. And the person that is attracted to you right now is in withdrawal, so they can go through some sort of emotional recovery. But there is an opportunity to come together, and where parties will set aside difference, though they're going to cooperate. So there's going to be greater cooperation. And this is what I get with progress, the Two of Wands. It's not the it's not the 7, 8, or 9 that you're fighting against it. No, this is making progress. All right. So interesting. This is having the strength. This connection is stronger than you think. So whoever that you have on your mind, this connection is stronger than you think. But it's really having you focus on for some reason, never judge another for something. And easier said than done, I know, but that's just what I'm just telling you what's coming through. All right. So, wow. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And if you're looking for a personal read, guys, click the link in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.